Hello and welcome to Snapshot. I'm your host, Alan Wolfe, and on this edition, we have a very special place to take you. We are going to take you along with us as we ride the night shift with Coral Gables fire and fire rescue men and women. You know, normally this place with the fire engines and the fire rescue trucks is quiet. In fact, you know, almost hauntingly quiet. But these people are ready at a moment's notice to respond to any emergency that may be life-threatening to you and I. So sit back, relax, and stay with us. Well, we're deep into the night shift, and there is no rest for the men and women here at Coral Gables Fire Rescue. Where are we headed, Captain?
Down on Fox and Geralda.
What's going on there?
317.
And we remember from our earlier calls that that is an accident call, correct?
Right.
Possible injuries on this one?
Yeah.
What are the extent of injuries on this call?
I assume we were checking one person. The guy in here doesn't look like he's treating him.
Suppose in a situation where the injuries don't appear to be very severe at all, this getting and obtaining the vital signs, it's really important to determine just what you have beyond what's visible to the eye.
That's true, because it also, not only do you get the vital signs of the patient, you also get a chance to talk to the patient and see where their mental awareness is.
So we have another situation where the people were really lucky.
Oh yeah, definitely. This happens hundreds of times a day around Dade County area. Yeah, these are the lucky ones here.
Aside being lucky, do the seat belts really make that much of a difference in these accidents?
Oh yeah, definitely they do, and also the head restraints also make a difference.
Well, obviously another job well done by the men and women of Coral Gables Fire and Fire Rescue Department. You know, as we found doing this edition of Snapshot here at the fire department, the stress level at this job is extremely high, not only out on the call, but here at the station, because these firefighters and paramedics have to be ready at a moment's notice to respond to save my life, perhaps save your life. And so it's very important that they are properly rested so that they can respond, even in the middle of the night, when all the rest of us are usually sleeping. And so I'm going to join the firefighters now and do one of the things I do best, and that is go to sleep myself. But don't go away.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and most of our city is still asleep. Somewhere, the sanitation workers are getting ready to start their day, collecting and disposing of the garbage you and your neighbors put out on the curb last night. Consider this city service for a moment that most take for granted. The average American household produces a ton of garbage per year, more than any other nation on Earth. It's not only the quantity of garbage that's causing trouble, but the content, what we throw out. Local governments are running out of places to put it all. It's a complex problem, both environmentally and economically. Want to learn more about waste management or get involved with a recycling program in your city? Call or write your city officials.
Well, we are rolling on another emergency call here with the Coral Gables Fire Rescue Department. And I can tell you one aspect that many members of the public, and indeed I didn't know about, is what it's like when you are suddenly jarred out of a restful sleep to handle an emergency call. Do you ever get used to it, Captain?
Oh yeah. You anticipate it coming and you're ready when it comes.
Where are we headed this morning?
We're going down to Corolla Avenue down in the central section.
What do we have?
They said the person's not responding, so it's a good chance it's either a heart attack or somebody's already in a coma from something.
We'll certainly see very shortly exactly what the situation holds. Captain, what did we have in there?
Well, we had a white female, approximately 35 years of age. She's unresponsive. She's taking medication. We're not really sure what it is. So the fellows are going to go ahead and take her over to the hospital. Vital signs are good. Just a mental condition right now that she's not coming out of.
When it's necessary to transport, the responsibility does not stop at the scene.
No, definitely. Not till they turn them over to a qualified medical facility.
As they're coming to the hospital, will they continuously monitor the patient to see if there are any changes in condition?
Yes, they take vital signs every couple of minutes just to make sure the patient's not deteriorating. Check, huh?
You know, despite the fact that your show host here is absolutely glassy-eyed, your men are absolutely awake and alert and right there doing the job.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a problem for new people especially, or do they get used to it pretty quickly?
Well, I think they have to get used to it pretty quickly.
Well, another job well done by the Coral Gables Fire Rescue personnel. Hi, I'm Alan Wolfe, host of the TV show Snapshot. Hurricane Andrew has certainly devastated our community. The marching band students of South Dade, Homestead, and Southridge Senior High Schools need your financial support for their devastated band program. Please send your donation to the Band Parents Association at one of these 3 high schools. The students will appreciate it, and you'll feel good about it. And I thank you.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. And never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
We are en route to what may be the final call here on the night shift portion. Captain, where are we headed? What's going on?
We got a call of someone smells smoke down the 800 block of South Alhambra. So we don't definitely know that we got a fire there. We're going to check it out.
That could make it very difficult with just the smell of smoke. Much easier if you can see it.
Oh, definitely. We've got units on the scene now, so we should be closing in on it.
And which units respond to this type of call?
This is a possible house fire, so we've got the building assignment. We have Engine 2, Rescue 2, Air Alarm Battalion 1, and the Service 1 responding to this.
And of course, this... We'll interrupt for this radio
Battalion
transmission.
1, go ahead.
5 you all units to collect. Engine 2, did you copy? You're 633, contact 632,
They just confirmed we do definitely have a house fire, and they've given us a good address. So we should be there in just a minute.
And indeed, we will take you with us as these firefighters do their job, fighting a house fire.
Battalion 1, go ahead and lay a line. They're going to go ahead and lay a line now. Battalion 1, go ahead.
Battalion 1, be advised, Rescue 2 was on a call and I did not dispatch Rescue 1. Did you want Rescue 1 to respond?
That's affirmative. Let's go. All right, my job out here now is just to oversee the whole operation. These fellas are going to lay a line to this unit here, and they're going to advance the line into the house. Come in and get ready to make the primary search.
There's always a danger of explosions from chemicals, anything that might be in a home.
Yeah, there are things that will explode, aerosols and all. Plus, we don't know what the people have in their house.
It's a real hazard for the firefighters.
Oh, yes, it is. Battalion 1 to Service 1. Force that front door. Let's force that front door. I've got the service truck. They're going to force the front door. Then they're going to make a primary search.
All right, I told him I want to go in through the front because the cop says the place fires in the back.
Okay, good enough.
Going through the front.
All right.
Well, I'm after my radio over there.
I don't see it. Okay. Okay, you got WOLFE coming. We're gonna hook this. Wolfie! Come on down, hook up your pumper. Yeah. Call for another pumper in. Hey. Let's break loose right here. Send this engine down to hook into a hydrant. Yeah, break it loose. Hey. Are you gonna find 5 just run your tank? Battalion 1 to Gable Dispatch. Have a flash. Dispatch engine 1 to the scene. Also have a mutual aid pumper stand by in station 1. Water coming! Word, little boy! Check. Yeah, you want to be able to dispatch. Okay. Front door. Watch yourself with the camera. Thoroughly. Get your gear on. Get 4-2. Now. Park down. Bottles! Yeah, that hydrant's good. They didn't turn it on. Yeah, I gotta get over.
Anybody need anything? Yeah. Anybody pull the power on that thing? Barry said he opened it. He and him were walking down there. He said, "Ticket,
Without the men and women of the National Guard and Reserve, 44% of our nation's defense just wouldn't be there. So be a hero. Give your employees the freedom to protect ours.
This is where they partied, where Denise met Michael. They danced, they joked, they did a little crack, and went up here, where she took the wrong step that ended everything. Only she doesn't know it yet. Drugs make you forget, And if you forget how risky sex can be, you could catch the AIDS virus and not know it for years. AIDS, another way drugs can kill.
Well, as promised, we have taken you on a most exciting ride with the men and women of Fire Rescue. You can see just a brief sampling of some of the things that these men and women handle, some of the calls that they handle to make it safer for you and I, and indeed, save our lives. I thank you for joining us on this edition of Snapshot. I'm your host, Alan Wolfe. We'll see you next time.